Yeah, but I don't have a mailing list. I don't have a pixel set up with all this data collected that you keep talking about. How do I find my ideal fan, my ideal customer with my music? Let's talk about it. Tip of the day. How do you start from zero? How do you start from, I have no data collected, I don't know who likes my music, I've been dropping records, or maybe you're dropping your first record, or maybe you're dropping a mixtape or a beat tape, right? You're doing an instrumental album and you're like, dude, I need to know, who do I promote to? You don't promote to everybody. That's the first thing I'll tell you, okay? So I'm gonna give you a 3-step process. Very, very simple. If you don't have data collected, your first step should be to set up all your data collection points, which means you need to have a way to capture data, send people to a landing page. Linkgate, Hyped It is a good website for that. You can build a link gate that would go and link to your Spotify, Apple Music, etc., where you can then set up a pixel. Okay, there's a Facebook pixel, and there's also a Google AdWords tag. Okay, the G tag. It's G'd up, bruh. So once you set these things up, Google, the G tag, your homie, and your Facebook pixel is going to collect all that data. Who's clicking on the link? Who's actually clicking on your Spotify link to go to Spotify? Who's clicking on Apple Music? Who are these people? How do we see what's going on with these people, right? How do we see what their age is, where they're from? Are they from Nebraska? Are they from New York? Where are you going, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to collect that data. That's really, really important. If you don't have data, you have no idea who you should be targeting. Who's actually liking your music? The first thing you want to do is that, and you want to cast a very, very wide net. Meaning, I'll give you an example. You do kind of like 90s boom bap, lo-fi kind of shit with like conscious rap on it. Okay, why don't you write down a list of 5 to 10 artists that you think you sound like, or people have told you sound like. Bro, J. Cole, Eminem, Tribe Called Quest, blah, blah, blah. Put those things down. Now you can go to Facebook Audience Insights. Okay, that's a website, and you can start putting those things in. You can say, US of A, J. Cole fans. And it'll tell you other things that people like in that group. So it might say, J. Cole fans in the USA also like this TV show, these shoes, these other artists, right? And you can build a wide net of maybe, let's say, 5 million people in the US that fit that description. Now, when you go into target your ads or boost your ad on Instagram, or you go to run a pre-roll on YouTube or a Google Ads campaign, you can then put in that information to target those people to take that action on your music, on your ad, which is your creative, right? Maybe it's a little snippet of your song with you, yo, I'm conscious as shit. I recycle everything, bro. I put my beans in the disposal. Bitches don't know. I got that whole flow because my thing is from Whole Foods. I always like dudes that wear cool shoes. They got the blues, right? You're spitting game, dude. You're super dope. You're just like J. Cole, bro. And you're recycling too. I don't know. Maybe you recycle. But fuck, recycling's so hard now. Sorry, tangent. But the point is, you got to cast that huge wide net so you can see like, oh, you know what's happening, bro? Like these people that like BET, and they also like this, and they like, this snack, Triscuits, I don't know, those are the people, man. And they're 16-year-olds to 28-year-olds is like the biggest people that are like clicking on my shit, and they're all dudes that recycle as well. Okay, now you got a little bit of data, you got some collection. Now you can start crafting your message towards those people to then target those people and get more specific and hone in. Okay, that's step 1. That's only the first step, right? You got to collect the data, use a Facebook pixel, use Google G tag, your homie G, and then you want to collect the data, run the ads, etc. Step 2, take that information, that wide net, and start to narrow down into who's actually fucking with your shit. Oh man, people in New York and people in Idaho, and then people in Portland, Oregon, man, that's like where I'm getting all my fans, and why people, like those people are really clicking. They're 16 to 24-year-old dudes that recycle and listen to J. Cole. Okay, done. Now you want to target in on them. Step 3, once you start getting enough data collected, you can build what we call lookalike audiences with Facebook ads, usually Facebook ads, right? You can also do it with Google ads, G-tag and stuff, right? And you can use that information to then use a lookalike audience, an audience that looks like the people that did the most high value thing that you were trying to convert. So say your highest value thing is to click on your Spotify link and stream your music. Let's say you had 100,000 people come to your page and see your ad. Then you had 40,000 of those people clicked on your link, and then they went to the link gate. 900 of those people clicked on your Spotify link. Now you could take those 900 people that clicked on the Spotify link to listen to your music, and you can make a lookalike audience that's 1 million people, right? And then you can retarget people that are in that audience that look like those people, so that you can find the people that are most engaged with your music, the people that are actually clicking to go listen or download or taking 2-3 action steps down the pipe. Now you're dealing with just rinse and repeat, refine. And remember, throughout this whole process, you have to find people that like your music. You don't want to be marketing to people that don't like your music. The 65-year-old woman that does not recycle, she smokes cigarettes, she's got nicotine patches on, and she throws that nicotine patch on the ground, and then she litters all day long, and she hates J. Cole. And then you put an ad in front of her, and it just costs you 60 cents to serve an ad to someone that's like, what the hell am I getting this ad for? What an idiot. And that's what a lot of people are doing on the internet right now. They're like on Instagram boosting. I'm going to boost my post, and I'm going to put people that like Spotify on there. Like, are you kidding me? You know how many people like Spotify? That 65-year-old woman that smokes a bunch of cigarettes, she likes Spotify. You just served an ad and spent money. You literally just threw away money. You might have threw away $10. You might have threw away $10,000. You got to get good at this shit. You got to understand your market, and you got to find your fans, because your fans are then going to be free after you've gained that traction in that audience, and you start to capture those emails, and you start to serve that audience and give them better music. They're going to start following you on Instagram. They're going to start following you on Spotify. They're going to start shouting you out. They're going to start going, I love this song. And I love this guy that sounds like J. Cole that recycles. He's so awesome. Hope I run into him at Whole Foods so I can get him to sign my titties. And then you're a superstar. If you like this tip of the day, please share it. Please drop a comment, show some love, and I'll see you on the next one.